Hey guys. So, I think I titled this Planetary Healing. So, yeah, if we just maybe just hey Nionator. Hi. So, just while we wait for a few people to log in. Hi Darnell. I'm aware that when people watch this on playback, it's going to seem really weird, me like not saying anything at the start, but it also seems weird, like talking too much when not everyone's logged on, so I'm never quite sure what to do. So, what's the quality like, guys? What's the sound and picture and audio quality like? So I thought we'd do a planetary healing. So I've just been out walking in the woods, and I sort of saw this. So, cut to the chase, Jonathan. Cut to the chase. So, yeah, sort of how the grid is firing up at the minute. As we're going through this conscious shift, this shift of consciousness at the minute, I guess what you could call the 5D, fourth density, fifth dimensional consciousness is connecting up via it's kind of like a light grid. You sometimes see the images of like the grid around Earth, around Gaia, of a light grid, or like connected at nodal points, forming a network of light all around Earth. And I guess you can kind of use this as an image for the linking up of the fifth dimensional consciousness, the 5D consciousness around Earth at the minute. It's like all the telepathic consciousnesses, and beings, like angels and specifically the ETs for me, of course. Like I sense into the Shikani consciousness very strongly as an example, and it's kind of like their telepathic consciousness when I tune into them very cleanly and purely, what the consciousness of the Shikani represents, who they are, their collective consciousness. It's like it's an access point into the grid, into the collective consciousness of Gaia, of Earth. If you look at my past channeling of Gaia, there's a video I did called Channeling Gaia. Hey Christy. If you look at the video I did called Channeling Gaia, that can be a good sort of helping point if you want to rewatch this meditation that I'm going to do in a few minutes, this planetary healing meditation. It might be worth rewatching the Channeling Gaia meditation that I did a few weeks ago, because it may help give some context for what I'm doing now. So, and this is the idea, though, generally, the idea of the Gaia consciousness, that at this time we're able to access, like what I sometimes call the 5D, the 5D grid or something. It's like this new, I guess in the Ra material, Ra would call it, in the Law of One material, the Ra material, Ra would call it a social memory complex. And in the Law of One, Ra states that a social memory complex is attained in a civilization when the civilization has one focused goal, has one unified focused goal. Like, for example, the whole of a civilization is unified to bring the highest love and purest light and compassion and service to each other into being in a civilization. When every being in the civilization has that same goal, it becomes a full social memory complex. And of course we're evolving towards that now, because even though we are like so diversified in our own expressions of excitement and service, and how we play out our calling and our service to humanity in our physical bodies at this time, we oh, I've lost myself. Yeah, but the point is that the grid is lighting up now, and this social memory complex, as Ra calls it, we are evolving to this already. We are, yeah, like a hive mind, like bees humming to a higher collective frequency. That's a great analogy, that, because that's what it is. It's when it's like it's harmonizing into the higher frequency. It's like, if you can imagine, like, it's a great analogy, that, because if you imagine this new 5D consciousness, it is on a higher frequency. That's exactly what it is. And if you can imagine, like while we're going through our 3D reality and we're going through our jobs and our worries and our strife, and we're not really feeling connected, and we're in that 3D reality in the day, this 5D consciousness is always going on in the background. And it's like that. It's like a hive of bees humming at a higher frequency. And that frequency is like there all the time. This 5D consciousness, it's there all the time, because this is what Gaia was saying when I channeled her, that Gaia is already in 5D. Gaia is already in 5D consciousness. And the Gaia the Gaia channeling that I did is really powerful, because it enables us to tune into that 5D state of Gaia. And so what I'm doing tonight is sort of a progression of that. So if you heard that, that's great. And so this 5D consciousness is available to us all the time now. It's like here all the time. It's like much easier to access in like certain ways. Like I've just spent a lot of time living in Glastonbury. I've been close to Glastonbury. Spent a lot of time in Glastonbury Centre, where there's a vortex. It's like the heart chakra or throat chakra of the world, and it's a vortex point where you can use that to tune into this 5D consciousness. But also it's available like here and now, like everywhere, here and now. And so I'm going to attempt to sort of guide us into that consciousness, if I haven't done so already a little bit, by waffling on, by talking a lot at you guys. And so what I want to do, are you able to channel water separately from Gaia? Possibly. But yeah, I've not really thought about channeling elements like that, so I'll give it some thought. Maybe water will come through in this planetary healing we are about to undertake. So if you guys can be part of this healing with me, so we're going to co-create this. So it's an easy one for me tonight, so I don't really have to do anything, because we're all going to co-create this together, if you guys are up for it. And so if we can all just like chill out and relax. And hey, Christy's up for it. Cool. Okay, so we've got help in Ireland, and I'm in Lincolnshire. And so wherever you are on the grid, it's like we're all going to link up together. So we're going to link up over this call, but we're also going to be linking up in our locations. And if you can sort of visualize our consciousness going up. So how I described at the start of the call about the light grid, you sometimes see this image of a light grid over planet Earth, and there's like it's like a matrix, like a lattice network, like around the Earth in a grid of light. And so you can sort of perhaps imagine that we're each our place on the planet, like me and Christy are both in the UK, but like different parts of the UK, and we've got Rocky's Canada. So yeah, if you want to share where you live, where you're located at the minute, if you want to. I understand that not everyone wants to share where they're located all the time, but if you do wish to share it, feel free to share it. And so we got Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. I think Christy lives in. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Christy. And Rockies, Canada. Okay, I'll maybe look at some of these questions after I've done the meditation, Nayanator. So we're just going to do a. So if we just chill on the questions for the minute, because we're just going to do this meditation. And Vancouver, British Columbia, Czech Republic. Awesome. Yes. So if we can all like tune into this like higher frequency, higher consciousness grid that's surrounding the earth. And we can perhaps invite in our guides, higher consciousnesses, beings, entities that are here as part of the Gaia light grid awakening. And if we would like to invite in all our guides who are here, who are undoubtedly part of this great awakening of consciousness on earth at this time, and are very welcome to, and we are very glad to perhaps unify with our guides and all those beings we look up to on earth, on Gaia, who have been there through our own journey. If we look back, perhaps remember some of our guides right when we got into this journey. If guides have been part of your journey, whether it be ETs or just perhaps spiritual teachers, even in physical form, and we invite these beings into our reality in the highest light, in the highest love light consciousness of who we ultimately are as beings. If we can visualize our highest vision for the new earth, for the present moment, for everyone involved in this call, kin included. And we just unify for a few minutes in love for each other, and appreciation and gratitude that we have each other, and we're working together for this higher cause at this time. And know, luckily, that thank God now there are lots of people waking up, and we have got each other, and we can finally start to chill out and have fun together, and have some gratitude for this, and gratitude for our guides, the ETs, the Pleiadians, if they wish to join us at this time, Syrians, Arcturans, Orion, Council, any beings of love and light that wish to join us at this time are welcome. The Shakani, Sasani, Bashar's civilization, and the love they bring to this transformation, and the knowledge and the wisdom they have brought us. We just take this opportunity to thank them, and thank them for inviting us in and showing us the way into this new grid, into this new 5D way, this new fourth density consciousness that is lighting up around our planet at this time, that has perhaps always been here in some way, waiting for us to remember, tune in, hone our frequency to the new way that has perhaps always been the old way, because it is more akin to who we truly are. And the remembrance of our true nature as we tune into this frequency allows us to step up our frequency and meet the frequency of the extraterrestrial consciousnesses already waiting for us in this new 5D consciousness grid of consciousness around Gaia, around Earth at this time. This collective consciousness that is syncing up, linking up, alighting, awakening. We say thank you for showing us the way to connect to this grid, this light consciousness at this time. We say thank you for sharing your healing energies with us. O great beings of love and light and wisdom, we thank you for being with us here at this time to initiate the light consciousness connection sequences, codes, recognitions, remembrances within beings akin within us all. And as we sink into the consciousness of this light grid, as we sense into the higher Gaia frequencies, the higher 5D consciousness surrounding the Earth at this time and lifting us all up into a new way, as we tap into the new Gaia, the new light grid, the new ascension process, if we can offer up our love into the grid, into the 5D grid, to activate it even more and shine our individual love and light up into the grid, the collective grid, to light up all four corners of the Earth together in this new unified consciousness, in this new unified field of existence, the Gaia 4D grid consciousness, the Gaia fourth density, fifth dimensional grid consciousness, the social memory complex of Earth, a lightening, lighting up, lighting up, lighting up. Meet us if you will. Meet us if you will. Meet us if you will. Welcome. Welcome, Earth humans. Welcome, good day. Welcome to the grid. Good evening. Your day of your time. Welcome. Welcome to the Gaia new fourth density social memory complex based creation. Good evening. We are glad to have you aboard, Earth humans. Welcome home. The public channeling of this frequency at this time serves to uplift your civilization to our frequency. For welcome aboard, Earth humans, for we have been waiting here for you for a long time. A long, long time. To remember us. You have taken time, for sure. For the birthing of the Earth-based socio-memory complex at this time is awakening in your civilization for the purpose of the unification of soul code matrices within the heart-mind bodies of all you Earth human beings at this time. We are glad to initiate you into the frequencies. We are glad to align you with this new consciousness. Welcome aboard, Earth humans. Welcome to the new Gaia. Welcome to new Earth energy grid-based, proportional, welcome home, humans. Share with your hearts and we will share back with you well. Open your hearts to us, humans. And you are welcome aboard our ships. Welcome aboard our field view consciousness. Welcome to our world. Welcome to our dream. Welcome aboard, pirates of light, soldiers, archetypes. Energies, what you are to us is no matter. What we are to you matters much as it does to you. For we prefer forth the proficient timing in which this concurrence of consciousness comes into planetary healing awareness. For healing is sense what we do at this time if it suits with you. For planetary healing modality prime at this time. Awaken in you we will the codes of conscious awareness of your healing modality frequencies. For you are sure to know unto this time your codes well. So unlock those frequencies which serve you most in your being. Unlock into the planetary core. Connect to the 5D Gaia grid interface system and interface with us. As you will, as you wish, Earth humans. For the time is prime time. For realization of infinite will, infinite consciousness. Into form of modality expression, preferred forming in reality, things, consequences, consciousness formations, conscious formations of will, of thought forms, in preference, come into being through will, through vision, through focus, at this time as we connect through you into the planetary grids, into Gaia. Opportunity for focused intent and manifestation on planet's will, planet freedom, planet Earth at this time, planet 3D. To manifest into form the potential healing from freedom, of freedom. Freedom, healing, freedom of will, freedom of being, freedom of purpose, freedom of core choice, calling, duality formation of will, purpose. At this time, conceding according to focused intent of Earth humans, co-creating in this planetary healing ascension grid complex between the formation of us all at this time. So, thanking humans for accelerating planetary will towards fifth dimensional grid awakening ascension planetary healing process modality for the purposes this time of upgrading the grid and will of the Gaia social memory complex place ascensionary process modality based grid format at time. Thank you, humans. Well, we do. So, focus well. Heal well. What is it you humans want? What do you want? Focused intent will on wants. Needs realized. Modality consciousness. Conscious mode of manifestation. Focused intent of will. Focused intent of consciousness. Manifest. Output. Physical form modality expression of consciousness, i.e. things. So, up to humans' free will, focused intent well, focused intent well, choose humans, choose now, choose wisely, choose well. Opportunity, yes, humans, to see what it is you want. What is it you want, humans? What is it you want? What do you want, Earth humans? At this timing on your planet, now, what do you want? What are your wants and needs and desires, and deeper wills and wishes, and heartfelt codes, indices, matrices of decompressed conscious vibrations, guidance, inspiration, excitement, will, free will, to move towards thy purpose? What are thy heart codes? What are thy highest codes of expression in this reality at this time? Humans, what is your highest expression modality, expressed will trying to express to you in this time, in this reality, in this now, Earth humans? For understand well, you all have core purposes, core callings, call timings, call purposes, call expressions in decree with the highest will of the creator, of form, of God, if you wish. In decree with this purpose, you can call forth, you can ask forth. What is my calling? What is my highest purpose? What is my reason for being incarnate on Gaia at this time? What is my highest wish? What is my highest service to the one, my highest service to the all, humanity included? How am I here to light up the grid? How am I here to serve the one? How am I here to serve you all? How am I here to love, to light, to be bliss, to be the unification of the sacred codes, the sacred matrixy core of who you are? Allow the lighting up of the bliss codes, the service codes, the sacred unification of the divine feminine and masculine core code, ascensionary process within you at this time, the pure love of the goddess being, the goddess core, the love that you are. Tune into this aspect of yourselves, this aspect of the creatory grid. Tune into the love that you are. Tune into the love that lights you up and sets you free. Tune into the love of the Christ light, the Christ Sophia code, the man and the woman within you, the female and the masculine within you, aligned at the core, balance at the root. Bring the chakra of life to light. Be the beacon that you are, Earth human. Be the beacon of light and love and well-being and creativity and love. Unconditional love for the one infinite creator you are. And love yourself, and love your own core, and love your own code, and love your own creation, and love your own realization for what it is, for the realization of this present moment that you are love, that love is what you are. Love is the lifeblood that flows, that creates through your code, through your core, through your beingness, through your existence at this time. Let the love codes flow. Let the love codes be. Let the love codes explode into your reality. And if we can just finish by just sending love and light, our highest love, our highest light, to all four corners of the globe, everywhere, the whole planet, and into the grid, into the light network, into the ETs, we send our love. To the angels, we send our love. To Gaia, we send our love. We have love and gratitude for this moment, and this grid, and this core. And we thank you, particularly the Sasani Shakani beings that guided me into this planetary healing tonight. Thank you for sharing your love with us and showing us the way. May Gaia be love, may Gaia be light, may the planet be healed. May all beings know love, may all beings know light, may all beings know joy and peace and healing. And may we all unify together, those of us willing to join the light. Unify with the love of the ET consciousnesses, the Shakani, the Pleiadians, the Ayel, all the beings. Here at this time to help us tune into the grid, into the light, into the new 5D consciousness. So thank you everyone for making this happen. Thank you all beings that joined in this planetary healing. And may we continue to send love to all corners of the earth, to all beings, to all consciousnesses connected to the Gaia socio-memory complex awakening, and all beings within Gaia in all forms at this time. We send our love. And if we could continue to let the love flow out into the earth for the rest of the evening, and allow us to flow up into, with the love, into the 5D light grid consciousness, and connect into whatever for us is relevant in that 5D consciousness tonight. Have beautiful dreams, everyone, and a wonderful night. Shivai, good day.